Welcome back, everybody. My name is Josh Parker, your Austin original realtor, here to help you buy that house, sell your house, or find that next investment property. So, we've been talking about how to buy a house, doing a short little series. Episode 3 today is all about making the offer. Now, in this market, making the offer is all that matters. Having the finances, making that offer, and making it stand out so that you're above everybody else that's making an offer on that exact same house. In the old days, you could make an offer, they'd come back counter above or below the price with a few other options. It's not that way in today's market. You have to stand out in order to win that offer. So let's break down the offer. As I've told you in several other videos, there are some things that you can do that make you stand out above the crowd. Now, I will tell you, a lot of other agents are doing a lot of the same things, but buyers are also getting smarter because they're figuring out that they can make an offer, make it look attractive, and at the end of the day, they end up trying to renegotiate or back out altogether, which puts the seller in a position that now they have sat on a house for 3-4 weeks and it goes back on the market. It becomes a frustrating game for all. So, writing an offer. Let's go through it step by step. Having that fully underwritten approval, like we talked about in episode 1, is absolutely key because that allows you to go in and say, I don't have that contingency at this point. A lot of buyers aren't doing that first crucial step to stand out. I know as a listing agent, if I see that pop up, I understand that that buyer is taking the time to go get absolutely everything done with their lender, and that deal should be a very solid deal from the start. Now, second thing you can do is waive the appraisal. It's probably the top item I see that stands out in this market because, let's face it, appraisals haven't caught up to this market. People are spending a whole lot more money than what the home is valued at by the appraisal, and so waiving that tells the seller that you are serious about getting into that home. Doesn't always work, but 9 times out of 10, we are putting in that appraisal waiver so that it stands out, explains to the seller that you're willing to spend the extra hard-earned money that you've made to get into that home. A couple other items that you can really do to stand out, and that is on the HOA, if there is one. Understand what that HOA entails before you make that offer so that you can say, I'm not going to back out because of something in the HOA that I don't like. I understand that they have rules and regulations in place. I'm okay with those rules and regulations, and now that's one more step that makes that offer even cleaner and even more attractable to the seller and the listing agent. So those 3 items are key when making an offer. A couple other riskier items you can do is waive the option period, or you can throw a large dollar figure at the option period to show the seller that you're serious. Most of the time it's $300, $400, $500 depending on the cost of the home for anywhere from 3 to 7 days. You can waive that if it's a newer build and you've walked it and you're willing to take that chance that nothing is wrong with that home, because once you waive it, you're not getting anything back out of it. So, your other option is throw in a very high number. Like I said, $300, $400, $500 is typical. You could go in and say, I'm going to throw down $2,000 at the option. I want 3 to 5 days. to do my inspection. You still have that opportunity to walk the home, figure out if anything's wrong structurally, your HVAC, your plumbing, your electrical. But that shows the seller that you are very motivated to win that offer, to get into that home. So that would be the next item that I would look at. After that, cash down. Earnest money is typically 1%. Are you willing to go in and show that seller that if you're throwing 20% down already, put that whole 20% down as your earnest money? Say, here's how serious I am. You can also pay for the survey, pay for title, a couple other little items, but those are the top big items that I see. If you're willing to do, really stand out to a listing agent, to the seller, when they sit down and go over these 10, 20, 30 offers that they've got. So keep that in mind when you're making the offer. If it's not with me, make sure your realtor is helping you guide and navigate through that system, because if you don't stand out, you're not going to win the home. It is absolutely crucial. So that does it for today's episode. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.